Hey family, I'm Stephanie Wade. I'm HYBASIA, helping your brothers and sisters in Africa as well as the Creole Grill Tish, y'all. I'm in my apartment in the gated community in the Gambia, y'all. What time is it, y'all? It's HYBASIA time. Helping your brothers and sisters in Africa. It's nation time, y'all. You ask the question sometime, do Africans love African Americans? Or do African Americans love Africans? All I can do is tell y'all my story, y'all. I'm Stephanie Wade. Last name is Nigerian, y'all. DNA says I got Nigeria in the mix, well as Cameroon, well as Senegambia, which is Senegal, Gambia, Mali, etc. That's why I'm Creole, y'all. But I want y'all to see my apartment in a minute. At least my living room. For the people who haven't seen it, people be wondering. Sometimes they just want some semi-luxury fantasy living. So this is an Airbnb, y'all. We'll never discuss the prices or nothing. I tell y'all, use the app. Put in how much you want to spend in the area where you want to stay in the Gambia. You'll find out what you need to know. But anyway, y'all, if this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome to my channel. And if you're coming back, welcome back. I appreciate and love all of y'all. Thank you to all the Patreons that have donated every month to HYBASIA, our food forest and jambalaya jelly is on target, y'all. It is grassroots, but we are transparent, letting you see how it looks for a grassroots organization to struggle, but to keep going. If you have not subscribed, please do. It's free, y'all. I'm gonna say, give me a thumbs up and share this video, y'all. Not enough of y'all sharing the video. Y'all enjoying it for yourself and keeping good information to yourself. Share it, y'all. That's also free. I'm gonna turn this camera around so y'all can see. Okay, y'all. This is what I didn't even notice when I first got into this place. Gold curtains, y'all. Remind me of King Midas, you know, the Midas touch. Have a little refrigerator, microwave, tea kettle, and a little thing here that have like your little serving wares. This is tomatoes that I got from the ladies at the ladies market yesterday. Got things like peanut butter from the store. Got things like tea. See, Gambian bush tea. Door to my bedroom, y'all. You can't see the design on it. It's like an angle you have to be to get that design to show. And sometimes I can't show y'all all. I try my best. Nice canvas photo on the wall. Nice sofa, table. And the clock that does not work. It's just decorative, y'all. Little mirrors. Don't we all get fascinated seeing ourselves in the mirror from time to time? TV set that I haven't figured out how it works. Y'all, I've seen music videos on it. I've seen a little of the news, the local news on it, and I've listened to radio on it. There's another table, y'all, for the remote controls. Just decorative lamps, y'all. That's all just decorative. Another little table. The switches. This one cuts on the hot water for the bathroom. You gotta cut it on a few minutes before you go in there and try to use hot water. There's light switches. There's ceiling. You have this light as well as like a little blue light. And it resets the mode in there. And got an air conditioner. It's off right now because I don't want the noise, y'all. And there's the ceiling fan. Same difference, it's off because I don't want the noise. And this is how it looks from my window. I'm on the first floor, y'all. And this is the gate. All the houses look the same, y'all. It's a gated community. Kind of like what you see on the video, on the movies. Yep. All of the houses look the same. They just might make their gate taller. You see the gray part where the person lifted the gate taller, as well as change their security gate to a solid gate, or in the process of changing it to a solid gate. So you can't see through it like this one. Yes, we do have mosquito screens. Well, y'all, I wanted y'all to see me without it being looking strange. But anyway, I wanted y'all to see my outfit. It is just a long dress, y'all, that I'm used to wearing. Yeah, y'all, I got this dress that came from a shop in the Gambia a few years ago. Yes. Okay, y'all, I took off my glasses because I got tired of fighting with the reflection. I can't see much without my glasses, but y'all, it's okay. I just wanted to be able to talk to y'all without distracting y'all with all the reflections from my glasses. I ended up turning on the air, cutting off the fan, because the fan was making way too much noise, y'all. But anyway, how y'all doing? No matter where y'all are in the world, I hope y'all are having a wonderful and blessed day. I'm gonna talk to y'all today as the Creole Realtist storyteller. I come from a long line of storytellers, y'all. In fact, the reason why I'm in the Gambia in the first place is because I was researching my grandmother's name. Her name is Cora Sam, and she always told me we was Creole and we was Indian, not Africans. You know, during the time when everybody started wearing afros, I was a teenager, y'all, and I could look in the mirror and I saw an African. I didn't see any Indian there. I asked her what kind of Indian, and she said, I don't know, just Indian. Because we had no indigenous retentions. Yeah, guys, we had no indigenous retentions, as people used to call people, Indians, because they didn't know any better. Y'all, I had to stop for a minute and take me some water. No, I don't have a cold or nothing. It's just the side effects of some of my medications. I take medications for high blood pressure, and diabetes, and high cholesterol. But don't worry, y'all. I am working on diet control, doing intermittent fasting and stuff like that, and it's working. Blood sugar's under control. But anyway, to go back to why I ended up in the Gambia. My grandmother helped raise me. And I was just so amazed by her wisdom, y'all. She was like a little sage, y'all. She was shorter than me, but she didn't start off shorter than me because, you know, we all start off as babies. So I looked up to her when I was growing up, y'all. She was like superwoman to me. So anyway, as I got older, I started researching things, and I heard about the kora instrument, and I knew the kora was a 21-string instrument, and it was played in places in West Africa like Gambia, Senegal, and Mali. To this very day, y'all. And so the curiosity and the motivation from my ancestors was like, go to the Gambia, because I researched it and they speak English here as well as Wolof and Mandinka. Y'all, Senegal, they speak French. I took a little French in college, but y'all, it's been so many years ago, I'm too rusty to even try to say, je suis un peu français. Telling people you speak a little French, they'll be thinking you speak a lot, and they'll just keep on going. So I try my best to just speak English when I'm here. When people say assalamu alaikum, I don't have a problem with saying alaikum salam. But after that, y'all, I'll be like, that's it. That's all I know. You know, I'm sorry. You know, that's it. Because I'm telling you, no matter what little class you take before you come, like I took about a month or so long class on WhatsApp, but it didn't help, y'all. When I got here, people speak real fast and stuff. So if I would have been speaking to them, it would have been on the level of a baby. And you know that a baby has to grow up. So, hey, I'm already 60 plus. So by the time I get fluent, I'll be talking to the ancestors myself, being welcome into the land. But anyway, y'all, I came on here to the Gambia about 3 years ago. And I stayed at Dabo House. Why? Because they had advertisement saying they taught kora lessons, and that they had kora players. They'd come there. So I knew that maybe one of the kora players could tell me the meaning of kora. And then after I arrived at Dabo House, I found out that kora was also a family surname. So I was so interested in that. And then I went to Mama Africa's because I'm also an artist, y'all. I love to do a lot of different arts, not for pay, but as a hobby, y'all. Because I'm obsessed with learning new things to make more neuroreceptors in my brain. Because all the research I did on Alzheimer's and organic brain is, if you keep learning things, you build more neural pathways. So even if you would get it, nobody would know, because all your new neural pathways would be working, and you would still be functioning to your maximum, because right now we're only using a small part of our brain anyway. So we need to develop more neural pathways. So anyway, when I end up at Mama Africa's artist residence, oh, it was so beautiful. The houses looked like round houses, even though they actually weren't round. And the ceilings were so beautiful and high. You could just open the windows at night and it feel like air conditioning with the cross breeze and all. It was wonderful, y'all. I got to meet her family, who were what? Kora family. Got to go to Kora Kunda and all of that, which is the Kora family compound, and ended up being blessed years later by asking a name of Stephanie Fali Kora, meaning Stephanie, granddaughter of Kora. They, of course, gave me the name through the elders, Stephanie, granddaughter of Folly, the oldest Cora member that they can think of in their family lineage. And of course, to me, it will always be Stephanie, granddaughter of Cora Sam. So anyway, y'all, just to let y'all have a little background of me as a total person. Being 60 plus, I can't say everything in one video. I'm just giving y'all the tidbits today. But anyway, y'all, I posted a video on YouTube with my giant afro with a friend of mine who was a beautiful, beautiful guy. I'm talking about really just good looking, pretty, handsome guy for the 70s. He was my stepbrother's friend, and I met him in Mississippi. And back then, in the 70s, y'all, we was all very friendly. And I took a beautiful picture with him, and that's all it was, y'all. We wasn't dating or nothing like that. But I've gotten so many comments about that picture, y'all. People fantasize about the 70s. Some people weren't even born, more than likely, when they fantasizing about the 70s. What? When men was men, and boys knew they was boys, and girls was girls, and women was women, and everybody was happy to be what? Black and proud. Well, y'all, I told that person, it's just a picture. You know, they just trying to make something into something that it was never meant to be. Y'all, it's just a picture from my life. I have so many pictures, y'all. Some pictures I can find, some I can't even find anymore. I love taking photos now, and back then I loved being in photos and taking photos of other people. But this is one picture that survived. So anyway, y'all, I told a person it's nothing new under the sun. In the 70s, y'all, we had the Vietnam War. People was being drafted to go die in a war they didn't know nothing about. Well, we shouldn't have been in the first place. People was complaining that you could die for your country, but you couldn't even get a drink until you was 21, but you could join. They was drafting you at 18. So instead of them raising the draft age to 21, they lowered the drinking age to 18. So when I was a teenager, I could legally buy alcohol at 18. Y'all, we went to clubs, even when we was like 13. Our young aunts and uncles would take us the first time to let us see the club. They had live bands and stuff, and people would have little concerts. It was kind of cool, y'all. So instead of going to a concert in a big arena, you'd be at the Shy Lights concert at the ILA Hall. And I remember on my birthday, my 18th birthday, the lead singer of the Shy Lights sang to me, and he kissed my hand. Y'all, I almost didn't want to wash my hand for a while. And I kept telling my stepbrother, he kissed my hand, he kissed my hand. This is the best birthday I ever had. And he said, yeah, I know. I know it was tired of me on that walk home, long walk home. Because I was tipsy, y'all, from enjoying my free birthday drinks that people kept sending to me. You know, when you're a teenager, you just don't know when to say no. But anyway, I got home safely with the help of my stepbrother. So anyway, y'all, Back in the day, we did all kinds of crazy stuff, just like the kids today. My mother's mantra was, what I don't know don't hurt me. So I thought, well, I'm not going to tell her. And I even threatened my stepbrother. I said, if she want to know where's the party, you better tell my mama. It's around the corner, because that's what I told her. I say, because she is not embarrassing us no more, coming to pick us up in a truck at 10 o'clock. Yeah, a truck, y'all. My mama rode around in a Cadillac and in Lincoln Continentals during the daytime. But somehow, the one night, she decides to pick us up in an apple green truck with white little rails. That was my stepfather's truck, you know. And then she kept on her little white uniform from the house, from the insurance company's cafeteria, because she was a salad maker, y'all. She was a salad maker. She was good at what she did, but y'all, she got off at 2:30 in the evening. So she could have been put on her regular clothes to pick us up. I don't know why she did not do that. She just embarrassed the heck out of us. People were saying, somebody mama outside to pick them up in the truck. And I was laughing. And then the guy say, I think that's your mama. And I'm like, what? He said, if you believe me now, you'll believe me forever. And I went outside and I saw my mama, and my heart sank, y'all. I bet you that's the last time she picked us up from anybody's party. Because I told her from thenceforth it was around the corner and we could walk. Galveston was small, y'all, but sometimes we walked far to get to the party. And I would done it again to save myself the embarrassment of my mama picking us up in the truck. But anyway, I remember going from Galveston, Texas to Houston, Texas in our friend's car. He was a waiter at Gatto's, which is a restaurant, and he used to get tips. He was in high school, y'all, but he was still working in the afternoon and on weekends. And so this, when it's a weekend where he's off, he was our designated driver. And we was in a clique, y'all. Back then we had cliques, not gangs, cliques. We thought we was, you know, better than everybody. So anyway, our clique would go to Houston, and we had a good time, y'all. We was too grown. Back then, people wanted teenagers to be grown, not to bother them. That's just the way it was in the world back then. People fantasized it, but they just didn't know. Our parents wanted us to be grown and gone. They wanted us to get married as soon as possible and get the heck out of their house and have kids. So that's an African retention. They want you to go from your mama's house to your husband's house. And that's that. No options. They'll scare the hell out of you. Otherwise, if you want to go stay in an apartment with your friends when you're done with high school, they make you scared thinking, oh, this is what they do to young girls, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, y'all, there's nothing new under the sun. Bad things happen sometimes, and sometimes they didn't, just like now. But anyway, y'all, I end up getting married from my mama's house to my husband's house when I was about 20 years old. And I heard my mother one time tell me, not overheard, I heard her because she was talking to me. She said, I thought you was going to be a wino. I was so glad when you finally got married. I'm like, I was only a kid. What are you talking about, a wino? I never drank unless I was with someone, company. I was a social drinker. That is it. So I don't know what she was talking about. She just was so fearful that her only child wouldn't get married. So when I got married at 20, she was just as happy as a lark, as they say. So yes, African retentions were very strong in my house. So anyway, y'all, I used to go to Sir Lady Java with my friends to Houston to the Cinder Club. Our clique, yes, our clique. We were still teenagers in high school. They did not check the IDs of the girls. They checked the IDs of the guys. My friends had fake IDs. We had no IDs because we didn't need them. So anyway, y'all, Soy Lady Java was a female impersonator. We loved the way she looked. She stripped down to a G-string, did feather dancing and all. And we was just excited watching her, that's all. We were fascinated. Like, how did she do that? We knew she was a man, but she looked like a woman, and we couldn't figure out how did that happen. We just didn't know. We was like country bumpkins coming from Galveston to Houston, the city. And we was just amazed at what we was looking at. No, we wasn't influenced to be a female impersonator. We was females. And he never said anything bad about women because he said his mama was a woman and his sisters and all, and he loved women. He just told us to get our act together, probably with all that makeup and stuff, which is, as a real woman, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, so you could be natural if you wanted. So we used to just put on eyeshadow and lip gloss for the most part. But we wore hot pants, y'all. We wore maxi coats when it was winter time. We had knitted hot pants with the maxi coat in the winter time. It was Texas, y'all. Had boots on, everything, platform shoes. We was no saints, y'all. We enjoyed our life as teenagers back in the day. So please don't fantasize about people being perfect in the 70s. We weren't. We was just human, y'all. We was young, y'all. We was young. That's it. I had a friend called John Darrell. He might as well been a girl. He didn't dress like a girl, but he act like my girlfriend or something, If my zipper would be unzipped, he'd be like, girl, your zipper's unzipped, and he'll zip me up. And I didn't feel no kind of way because it was like if a girl zipped my dress up, So it's nothing new under the sun, y'all. We got to quit going around being so paranoid about somebody influencing us or whatever. We are going to be what we going to be, and that's that. I was not influenced by John Darrell. I was not influenced by Sir Lady Java, to make me act any kind of way. I wasn't even influenced by my mama, other than not telling her when I did stuff that taught me life lessons, because I didn't want her to be paranoid and keep me locked up in the house till I got married. You know what I mean? I wanted to experience life. Nothing is going to happen to you that is not supposed to happen to you, good or bad, y'all. That's just the way it is. Nothing will happen to you that's not supposed to happen to you, whether it's good or bad. I'm in this gated community, y'all, because it's a part of my Airbnb. I wanted to be close to Dabo House, where I'll be close to my friends and family. I am at easy access when I'm going on field trips or going to Jamba and Jelly. They just pick me up along the way. My driver, Abib, he can come pick me up easily. That's why I'm here, y'all, because of location. And I feel safe and secure because we have security here. But it's not because I like the high walls where I can't see my neighbors. So I enjoy when I go to Dabo House and can see people, or go to Motu or Mosiah's or the Blue Room or any of those places where I could see people and watch the cars pass by when I'm sitting down eating lunch. But anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I just wanted to let y'all know that when people talking about parents hanging down, you could almost say your daddy, your grandpa, even your great-grandpa. Because I remember one of my friends, I won't even say his name, but he used to dance, y'all, holding your hand. He'll dance in place, turning you around and all that stuff. He was popular. Y'all, he always wore pants too big for himself, for style. Pants falling down all the time. He was always pulling them up. They fall down, he pull them up. They fall, he pull them up. You know, they fall to like the top of his underwear and he'll pull them up. That was in the 70s, y'all, and the late 60s. There's nothing new under the sun. People act like they so perfect now. Y'all, all these people ready to give people a whooping and pull people's pants up and embarrass them on social media. They daddy was doing the same thing back in the day, or maybe even a grandpa. We wasn't perfect, y'all. We wasn't perfect. Somebody said they found their angel on TikTok. Y'all, it ain't me. It's a fantasy. You only see what people post for a second. It's a memory out of our big, fabulous life. And you know what, y'all? All of life is fabulous because it's just amazing to wake up every day, one day at a time. Because tomorrow is promised to no one, y'all. No one. It's too important to be judgmental to people and be evil to people because they're not like you. The Most High didn't make us to be the same, or we would all look like these houses in the gated community. They all look just the same. So the people going out of the way to try to make it different by making, my gate is higher than yours. My gate is more secure than yours. My gate is a different color than your gate. You know, just pettiness. Just pettiness. Trying to be different in a community where everything is the same outwardly. But anyway, y'all, not to pass any judgments, I just want y'all to know, the more things change, the more things remain the same. The dress that I have now, y'all, we used to have dresses like this back in the day. No, I didn't wear them long like this. I actually would have wore this outfit as a mini dress or as a Nehru jacket. Would have rocked it with some pants underneath, some long pants. Yes. Or I would have had the split on each side so you could see my hot pants if I would have worn with hot pants. Yeah, y'all. Nothing new under the sun, including styles. Instead of having my head wrapped, though, I would have had a giant afro, y'all. I wear the head wrap because I'm in the Gambia, y'all. I want to be in solidarity with my sisters here. I consider it like my superwoman apparel. Superwoman apparel when I wrap my head. Yeah. The sisters here be rocking their head wraps. They rock their hijabs. And I don't want to be sticking out like a sore thumb, like a tourist. Yeah. I don't want to send out tourist vibes. I want to send out, maybe she's not from here, but her ancestors were, and she's trying to enjoy her culture. That's what I want. I want people to know I love being African as well. I'm Creole, y'all, but part of that Creoleness is Mama Africa. I will not be changing my name. I love Stephanie Wade. I've been Stephanie Wade since I was 20 years old, and now I'm 60-something, almost 70. So it's a part of me, y'all. I love it. I love having a Nigerian last name. I do. I don't need any more naming ceremonies, y'all. I'm done. I have so many African names. I'm finished, y'all. I'm finished. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to wrap it up. I was just sharing with y'all what? It's nothing new under the sun. And I'm also telling y'all that when I post pictures of my past, it's not to idolize the 70s or turn us into super macho or super feminine people back then. Because y'all, we weren't. We was just us having a good time. Just human beings, that's it. We were human beings. Or as they say, spiritual beings having a human experience. That part too. But y'all, don't fantasize anybody from the 60s or 70s just because you see the giant afro pictures. We was just pretty back then, y'all. Like somebody say, yeah, you was hottie back then. Well, y'all, that might have been the case, but no different than the young ladies these days. Everybody has a right to be young, and youth belongs to the young people. I don't try to act young while I'm old, and I don't want anybody saying age is just a number to me, because it's not. I am so happy and blessed to be 69 plus, because lots of people I know didn't make it this far, y'all. They just didn't. So it's a blessing. Every day when I wake up, I say hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And I mean it, y'all. I do. I'm happy to be here every day, because tomorrow is not promised to anybody. So I would just hope that nobody else fantasizes about my life or anybody else's life, and know that we was just human beings, y'all, and loving our life. And we was not any more male or female than the next guy. And we loved our people, no matter what expression they was expressing. I loved Sir Lady Java. I loved John Darrell, as well as anybody else in my family or friends. I loved them just the way they were. Just the way they were. And I love my family and friends just the way they are. They have human imperfections. Now, I ain't gonna promise that I love everybody's family that's doing stuff I don't like, because I do have my limits, y'all. As my grandmother say, you treat some people with a long hand spoon now and say return to sender. But in general, you ain't gonna see me making that negative videos about people. I don't do that, y'all. Not as the Creole Grill Tis nor for my nonprofit organization. I'm so excited today because Salif, who is actually managing the HYBASIA Food Forest with me, and he let me know that today they are working on the local gate as well as starting the process to put the bricks up for the fence to be high enough to what? Keep the darn cows out. Keep the darn cows out. Keep the darn cows out. Yes. So anyway, y'all, we are paying on it slowly by slowly, the Gambian way. If anybody out there decide that the Most High motivating them to donate, I will leave the information in the information section where y'all can donate $1, $2, or whatever the Most High tell y'all to give to help us finish paying the contractor. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate all of you. Please share these videos with people. And I hope y'all enjoyed my story time. And until next time, y'all, what? Peace, peace, power to the people. Unity, unity, unity of our Africans on the diaspora and Africans on the continent. We are one people, y'all. We are one. Bye.